Hello, in this video I'm going to talk about WordPress security and how to secure your WordPress website. So let me get started here. Now the plugin I use more often than not is all-in-one WordPress security and firewall plugin. I understand that's not the most popular. The most popular would be WordFence. I've had some compatibility issues with WordFence in the past, so this is the one that's my personal preference. Here's the plugin page, and then here's where you can find it in the WordPress directory. So let's get started here. Okay, so I have it installed. I'm going to uninstall it here real quick and go through the whole process. Okay, so as you can see, it's uninstalled now. I'm going to reinstall it. Let's add new. Oops. And here we go. Thing to keep in mind about security is too much security can cause a hindrance as far as being able to manage your site. So there's a happy medium in there. So let's go to the, and here you'll find it here. It's installed. Let's go to the dashboard. And as you can see, it gives us a pretty low score. So you can go through, okay, user admin names seem to be okay. Check this, and then you can just go through here and it gives you a score. I find this, and I've really never had any compatibility issues. So save the settings. Log on, failed login records. So you can force the login. Some of the things I really recommend, no matter what security plugin you're using, is changing the path to the admin instead of /wp admin. You know, change it to something else. Okay, logged in users. Say yes to this. And then as you keep going, your strength goes up. Okay, let's go through this. And check this if you want to automatically disable all new registered accounts so you can approve them manually. This might be a good idea. Save the settings. I would recommend registration CAPTCHA. It's one more level, because a lot of these hacks or bots are using brute force attempts that hit your login page and try a combination of passwords. So it's one more layer of security. Let's go with this. Okay, continuing on. Here's another one. Changing the WordPress table name. Check this if you want the plugin to generate a 6-character random, or you can choose your own name. So let's, now with any of these, you should always back up. Now I'm doing this on a site I'm not real concerned about losing any of the data, but let's try it. You can see it's running right here, and you can see what it's changed the prefix to. So let's continue on. File system security. I think this is pretty good. It looks like everything is set here. So let's jump back into our dashboard and see how we're doing here. Definitely getting better. So let's do some of the firewall settings. Now, keep in mind if you're using Jetpack, this will disable This one right here will disable that. If you use Jetpack, so that would block access to that. So jump back to our dashboard here. You can see we're making real progress as far as how we're doing. Go to the additional firewall rules, track and trace. Oops. Fake Google bots, not a bad idea. Image hot linking, I usually prevent that. 404 detection. If you want to enable the lockout of selected IP addresses, keep in mind it's good to be proactive, but if you lock out everyone, then there's a good chance then you're going to end up creating overhead with your developer. So custom rules, I usually don't set that unless there's a reason to. Okay, this is a good one right here. Rename the secret login. Keep in mind you'll need to remember this and save it somewhere. So this can create another layer of security right here. And this could be a complicated password. I'm going to leave this off for now. I do turn on login captcha. That's probably a good idea. And then let's see where we're at. So you can see we've made it pretty improved progress on where we started to where we're at now. So there's probably a couple things, but I think the main thing I like to see is making sure the URL to the WP admin is changed, database, locking down the files, and at least the basic thing. You can make it as secure as you want, but keep in mind just the overhead you're causing. So thanks a lot.